Oh, crackle, crackle, crackle. Hi. Oh, gone dark. Hello, hello. I was going to use the massive jelly plate, but I changed my mind and we're going to use the small one just so I've got more space. Space to move. And we're wonky. At least I'm the right way up. And apart from anything else, it has to go sideways. So, hi, Susan. Hi, Helen. Hi. I couldn't find the magazine that Christopher had. I don't know if he's just putting it in or what, but I do have an OK magazine. And I don't know what we're going to use. I think we're going to use her. I'm just going to get some pages out. I would have been ready, but I had to run the loo. So, oh, yeah, no, oh, I like her. In the fashion bit. I'm good. How are you lot? Hi, Daisy. Hi, Susan. Hi, Helen. Hi, Brenda. Hi. Anybody else that's there? And I haven't seen because I'm flicking. I haven't read this. I literally ran around the shop. I walked around the shop earlier to get it. I don't really want to use King Charles. We'll use this one. We'll just use the top of it. See if it works. It does work. I tried it on the other jelly plate, on the big one, and came off with this print, but the plate was dirty and the brayer that I used is in desperate need of cleaning. There was hairs and all sorts on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the clean jelly plate and Gigantor brayer. It's huge. It's even got 2 handles. I don't often use it, but that's what we're working with tonight. Thank you very much for liking and sharing. I think I'm organised-ish. I'm going to start off with a black, just for ease, to do the first print, and then we can get more adventurous. I'll grab some paper. How is everybody? Have I missed anybody? If I have, I'm really sorry. I'm kind of useless. a bit airy-fairy, head in the clouds. But it's sometimes hit or miss. It depends on the paper. You don't need an awful lot of paint on. I do know that. Sometimes it works brilliant. Sometimes it doesn't. And I'm going to have to take that off there so it doesn't slide all over the place. Or we're never going to get very far. Right, can we see there? With Gigantor brayer. So I'm using a black acrylic. Smoosh it in, get it moving. The jelly plate is quite new, this one. So I'm just going to start. I'll do this side. I'm just going to start off. Keep your fingers crossed. It is hit or miss. So a thin layer of dark. And I'll clean that off down there. And then all you do is you pop it on and sort of rub it. Hi, Jane. There's our Jane. I've been asking where you've been. And I seen you commented the other day and I tried to reply and it wouldn't let us. The brayer is crazy big. Right, so we've got some work in here. I don't know how good it's going to be. I can see some. But then what you want to do is you want to let it dry. I've chopped the top of her head off. So you want to let it dry a little bit. And then I'm thinking we'll go light colours. So I'm going to go with pink. 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 I don't know why I thought of saying it that many times would make it work. And we'll just go with a cream. Just a little bit. Again, you want a thin layer. I'll show you the brayer I was using. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh, it's got lumps and bumps and I've picked bits of paint out of it. And I've used alcohol ink over the top of acrylics. I'll show you it actually. Because I don't think this print's going to be that fabulous. Look at the marks I'm getting. I mean, it's great if you want marks. But on the little jelly plate, it's, you know, it might work as we go along. So you don't want much paint on when you're doing the lift. If at first it doesn't work, we'll do it again. It does look like an exercise item, doesn't it? It's huge. I got it to go with the big plate. And it is handy. So you can see her face and things, but down here it's pulled off too much off. So it has kind of worked. But I mean, that could be your first layer. And you could make it work around. And you can see all the little marks where my bray's been. So I can kind of see it. Ah, you can on the screen. So we'll keep going. We'll try again. I don't like this spray at all. Oh, hold on. Hold on. To the rescue. I have cleaned the one. I cleaned it. Of course, I was prepared. Let's put Giganto away. I thought I had, you know. I don't know. It works because of the type of ink that's used. So it also works with laser prints as well. But again, that's hit or miss. It sometimes works. Oh, that's a lot. Sometimes works with newspaper as well. I've done it with that before. I've done it with some papers as well. Do you think I dare try it with my papers? See if that ink works. Do you think I dare? I'll do her. Hold on. I'm going to thingy your head down and use that bit. So has everybody, what's everybody been up to? I missed yous on Tuesday. I ended up at my mum's for my tea. Has it worked? Has it worked? Has it worked? I can see a face. Right, I'm going to let that dry. And I'm going to find one of my papers. No, that's the case of eeny meeny. Which one? Which one do I not mind? Shall we try this one? Because there's flowers and stuff on it. And we're just sacrificing one. I'm not doing any more if it doesn't work. We'll let that dry. So I've got bits of lace and all sorts for us to play with as well. I've got this. It's a Lego tape dispenser. And I thought we'd use this and make a Lego print one. And I have these as well. These ones, I'm sure I got them from Chocolate Baroque a while ago. And they're for making lines and stuff. I only must have that one left. There was a few of them. So they're for making marks. And this came with Chocolate Baroque as well. And I can't actually remember what it was for. But all these little circles, I think, will work great on the jelly plate. I'm not sure that Leslie intended them for that reason, but that's what I'm using them for. Let's go with a yellow ATCs. Oh, fabulous. All right. Oh, lovely. I know, we'll go back to the book next week. If you want to, unless you're bored with it and you've seen enough and you just want to fill your own. It was, wasn't it? It was so funny. I like how she said she'd asked Carly and Simon, and then she went to Sarah. I didn't get asked. Not that I'm just on the doorstep, mind, like they are. But still, how rude. It was really funny. They were really good, weren't they, Sarah and Tony? Really, really good. Definitely not bothered with them. Okay, we'll carry on. I'll look up some, I'll have a think and look up some of the bits. See, this is not working great. You can see it, but it's not working fantastically. Right, let's see what else I can come up with, because them sheets, it needs to be kind of glossy. And they're not really glossy. The other magazine would have been awesome. We'll do one more and see, because it might just be that this jelly plate's super clean. Shall we try with the purple? Or shall we go with the black? Black again. I could do a clean and simple. Well, I'd do simple. And do simple. Clean, I'll never ever be clean. My gran used to call us the whirlwind. Because they used to turn the house upside down. I'll try with her. It needs to be. Yeah, I don't think anybody does now, really. We all get a bit inky, don't we? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if maybe I'm not keeping it on long enough. We'll go back over. And we'll see. I think I've just lifted that all off now. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. But you'll never know what clean and simple is. Never, ever, ever. Not now. I don't think clean and simple is the word, because they're not really simple, are they? Not at all. Every single card that we do has some. There's nothing simple about it. Hi, Dominique. Right. Going over really, really light to see if we can see it. And I'll get a fresh bit of white. It really is hit or miss, and I've not had some of the results I see other people do, and I just think, wow. And then I do it and I can't see the same results. The first print I did was good. This one, that's the best one I've gotten so far, apart from the brayer being all weird. And then that one, my face wasn't too bad. And that's just a white bit of paper. So we will see anyway. Oh, Dominique, have you had an operation? I hope you're all right, lovely. Oh, this one hasn't worked at all. I think putting it back down pulled it off. Look at that. And see the top of her head. Shall we do one more? One more for luck. We'll try it and see. One more. Keep everything crossed, and then I'm going to try it with my papers and see if the ink will work on that. Hiya, Kelly. You didn't know what clean and simple was either. To be honest, I had to be told as well. All these abbreviations for things. I'm a bit useless. Right. I'm going to try it on this side with them two. And there. Oh, did you, Dominique? Are you all right now, lovely? Hi, Michael. A kiss card. Oh, you know what it is? I can see this one. I can see it. I can see it. Give it a second to dry off. And we'll go from there. Is kiss card a thing? Am I just being really thick now? Every day certainly is a school day. Never stop learning. Yeah, I'd imagine you're going to be quite sore. But at least once you might be doing laps around the block. Loads of laps. Oh, that's a bit much. Oh, that's gone. I'll find that in a bit. So the squeaking is my chair. It's dreadful. Because I lean down. Instead of getting up and getting something, I lean across. And every time I do, my chair goes. And I think that's why it keeps going down as well. And it's just... So what plans have you got for the weekend? I am on Facebook Live on Saturday night at 7 p.m. and I may have something to show you all with news. Exciting news. So 7 p.m. on Saturday night. Oh, it's kind of worked a bit. That's quite disappointing, isn't it? Kind of works. You can kind of see them. I'm going to hunt this magazine out if Christopher hasn't thrown it away, the history one, and try again because these are really disappointing. I've gotten better results on newspaper before. So we'll come back to that, back to the drawing board for me because it never works. Should we try this one? Do a day. We may as well. I'm going to try it in purple. And then we'll move on. And play with other bits. Oh, Jane, I will come over to YouTube and share. I promise. Helen, Kelly, remind us to share to YouTube. Any peaks and things, any news, I need to start sharing to YouTube because I don't. And I'm nasty like that because I just forget. Right, I've used purple, so hopefully we'll still be able to see if it hasn't done it. No, it hasn't. It's just lifted it up, but I quite like it. The ink's obviously not sitting on top of this one. It's soaked it in. But it's quite nice. I quite like it. Right, should we play? Play. Oh, hang on. Here's the other one I did. And we can kind of see that one as well. But we're not getting the bestest results. Maybe you have to use a transparent paint and I'm doing both. Anyway, back to the drawing board with that. I'll rethink it. Thank you very much. Definitely remind us because I'm useless. And I don't know how to get anybody else on YouTube to help us run the account. So, I say help us run. To run the account because I'm rubbish. Right, let's start off yellow and pink because these colours here together are lush. And they make a lovely orange. And I'm going to go on with this. This is me Lego tape dispenser. Nothing is safe. Right, so this is going to go onto here and we're going to build up some layers, I think. Not very good at tech. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Oh, hi, Shaz. I'll keep you company. You can listen to us waffling. Look at that. Them colours together are lush, aren't they? And then I think we'll go in with some more purple. Leaving this on there because it'll add more. I don't know if this is magnetised for paint. Have you seen the swells? It's like pulling it out of the bottle. Have a little bit of purple. And let's go on with this and make some lines. Oh. I'd say straight, but nothing's ever perfect with me, is it? And then I'm going to go straight back on here. And I'm going to have half of it there. And grab another bit of paper. And build up different sections on the same papers. And then because I'm just using a really inexpensive printer paper, we can tear them down and use them as collage papers. So don't look at it as a whole. Look at it as you're going to sort of cut it down and pop them on. Oh, lovely. That'll be nice. Yeah, I've been along with my friends most of the week this week. And she's got a lovely little dog. It's very cute. What colour, what colour, what colour? Blue and green. So I'm using all different types of acrylic. I'm using a heavy body. I'm using a not heavy body, a fluid, a mixture of all sorts really. And I'm not overthinking anything. I'm going to go on with that and that. And I think, oh, that one in the middle. That one there, and that one there. And I'm going to use this one to try not to move it because the paint's very thick on there. Oh, and look at that. I don't even know my password, Helen. I'm that bad. Like, I couldn't. Actually, I wouldn't even know where to start. If it's not saved in my phone, it's not happening. I dread to think what will happen when I've got to change different devices. But even, I know you're going to say, just click on the forgotten the password thing. Can't do that because I haven't got that email address anymore. So it could end up being really fun. And clean the brayer off on the back. And look at that one. So you've got the positive and the negative of them and both are cool. So keep going with everything. Don't ever think like if you don't like one bit, because you don't actually have to use that bit, and when you work over the top of it and add texture and things with your stamps or your stencils, you can always sort of take it back a little bit without sort of just getting rid of things as you go. Sorry, I'm looking for paints as I talk. Got that one. Let's go with the light blue. I've got stuff all over. I was tidy for a second. 1 second I was tidy for. They're really heavy body ones. Just smoosh it around a bit, get it going. And then I have a bit of box. I've just pulled the thingy off the box. And we'll have some more lines. So I'm going to go here with this one, and on this one I think I'll go right up the middle there. Hi Elizabeth from Salt Lake City. What's it like where you are? Hi Ronald. There we go. And look at that one. It's very similar to that one, but same but different. And I'm going to have to go in with some pink because I love it. Yeah, me too. And lace, and it's just fabulous. It's all fabulous. This paint does not want to come out, does it? Right. Move some stuff over. Clean the brayer a bit. And I always leave the last layer on the jelly plate because I quite like how it looks when it comes off. It's a little bit grungy sometimes. And it's just fantastic. And this time I've got some Hessian ribbon. What is that? Some Hessian ribbon from Christmas. And I am going to make some fabric texture. And this is super cool. And keep the fabric after. You can always use it. 30 cold here. It's cold here. It was actually quite nice today, but still cold. And I'm going to have that bit there. And this bit I'm going to stick there. And we'll see what happens. There, look at that. Look at the texture coming off that. So you can get all kinds of different... I'm going to say that one's full. Because any bits that I don't like, I can easily fill in with other bits. And I'm going to see if I can get any paint off these if it hasn't dried. Let's push down. That's some little bits. Waste not, want not. And then I'm going to leave it on, whatever I can get off. Oh, banging outside. I'm going to go in with yellow because I feel like this one needs brightened up. I'll pop some yellow and some orange. We'll go tangled. Yes, netting is fabulous. Fabulous, darling. I've got doilies as well. It's what you can put on the jelly plate is just, it's endless, isn't it? Also, if you use you know, your oranges and things like that, the net that comes, that's just wonderful. I am going to do this side here. Did I give it any texture? I didn't, did I? Hang on. There's my lace. This is what we're using tonight. I'm going to go in with the lace actually now you've mentioned it. And I've never tried a big bit of lace, I don't think. I don't think I've had any. I've done little bits though, like borders. And the rest can go on there. Oh, thank you. I just play. And there we go. And even this bit, I'm going to leave that as is because when you cut it down, you can add your stamps and things in. You can't really see the netting very well over the top of anything, but you can still work with it. So they're the two that we're getting from just plain. Don't look at them as like, because this bit here is a little bit scary. But when you cut them down and you just have like one side of it, it's going to look totally different and fabulous. Right, I'll tidy up just a smidge, just so I can move. Because normally after I've been on the jelly plate on here, it looks like my whole room's exploded. Like everything behind us, everything for miles is just crazy. Right, I'm going to keep that one for that. And then let us go in with some... oh, rusty colours. Rusty. Yes, don't forget Facebook, 7 p.m. on Saturday night. I've got stuff to show. Loads of stuff. I think this is the same colour, you know, give or take. Shall we go on with a little bit of green? Just to change it up a bit. Just to add to it. We're not really very rusty. We're going with some darker colours. A bit grungy. Right. Now, everybody shut your eyes when I do this. You can't see. I'm just using it for texture. I'm not supposed to. I'll get wrong. But, because you know I can't keep my mouth shut and you know I can't wait. Are you ready? Don't tell Tony. Don't tell Tony. If she's there, she'll be shaking her head. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I did it super quick. I'll just show you the texture. I did it super quick. It kind of smooshed around a bit, but just a smidge, look. I think we're going down in the jungle where nobody goes. Yes, I don't know what day we'll be doing next week. I might just do Sunday night. Because... Did you see the texture? Did you see the texture? Uh-huh. I nearly started singing the kids' song there. Down in the jungle where nobody goes. There's a great big elephant washing his nose. Claws, not nose. Ronald. We're not going jungle-tastic though. Oh no, no. I'm going to move that over. Hang on, should I do it again? Not really. I've only got a little bit of it, you see. I actually picked it all up and put it in the kitchen, so I couldn't do this. And I just spotted this little bit here out the corner of my eye. I'm going to move it now. Oh, that's nice though. The bird's come off the print. And I couldn't help myself. Control yourself, woman. I can't. We'll just not tell Tony. She might not look. She might be too busy. She'll come back later though. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Look! The texture! Oh, I'm not showing you too much. I'm going to keep that because that's fabulous. Oh, honestly. Right, I need a brown. I've got this one. I've got some cogs here I want to use, but my brown's dried up a bit. Hang on, should I hoist some water in it? It's not going to do any harm now, is it? I've had it a while. There, we're going slop, slop. Have you got pictures of the silks, Ronald? I would love to see them. I do love the Chinese style stuff. I was looking for, because I've got, they're called skull panda dolls. You know how I make the phone cases and things sometimes. These kind of dolls. But it's not this one. This one's an Emma doll. But I've been making phone stands. So this is one of them. And that's Chinese for luck and wealth and things like that. But I was looking for like screens and things for like dolls' houses to put on. But I couldn't find any. And I don't know if there's a special place you can buy stuff like that. Oh, looks like feathers to me. It's not feathers. It might be feathers. Might not be feathers. Kelly, stop it. Stop me from speaking. Right, browns and an orangey colour. And then I want to take some of that off because I want to be able to lift it up. And what I'm going to use is these are Finnabar resin shapes, right? So the resin, I'm going to use the back because they're smooth. And I'll probably paint them when I use them. This side I'm not. I'm going to take the wing out. Woo! And have the wing coming in like that. Right? So we've lifted that off. And then we'll have a couple of cogs there and there. So I'm using them like a stamp to take it off, because on a jelly plate you can use whatever you want as long as it's not sharp. Now I need that to dry, so you're all going to have to bear with just to see the full results. And I'm going to use whatever this is here to waft it while we're waiting. Nah, I'm not telling you. Could be feathers, could be leaves, could be giraffes, lions, but it's not. It's another first for me. I've got loads of firsts. I'm so sorry about the crinkling. That's horrible. I'll use my hand. Waft it with me hand. I just want to dry. And where's my gold gone? I had a blue condensed. That's the milk, isn't it? Condensed. Where's it gone? There it is. Whatever that is. Candice. Hi, Hillary. You'll have to watch back and not telling us. Right, I'm not waiting too long for it to dry because I'll drive myself crazy. We'll just have to pray it works. I'm going to go over with the gold. Probably not smoosh it around as much as I usually would. I say gold, it's bronze. But yes, if anybody sees any of the doll's house size Chinese screens and things like that, send us a link, please. Anywhere you like. Because I've got a plan. Cadence. Is that how it's said? Cadence. Yeah, nobody telling us though. I'll end up in trouble. She might take me show off us. Oh, show us. Are you ready? Oh, I don't know how well it's worked with not waiting. I don't know, mind. Because it can stamp back over it. Look at that. I can see some of the cogs and a little bit of the wings. Not as good as it would have been if I'd let it dry, but I still like it. What do you think? Try it again. We'll go on with the bronze first. And I'll just do a thin layer. Right, so thin, super thin. And then there, it's lifting. Oh, it's lifting off better, isn't it, with the... It is. It's just I've got the patience of a flip-flop when it's waiting for things to dry. Right. I'm going to take that off actually on to black card now because I like it. I can already see that it's going to look... Ooh. There's a wing there. That wing. If you're hoping for wings in the new stuff, you'll be very disappointed. You ready? Look at that. Look at the texture on that bad boy. How cool is that with the gold? Bronze. Ooh, I like that a lot. I'm going to put that to one side because I think it's really dried up. It's really dry. Go back to bright. Yellow and orange again. No, yellow and pink because I really loved it. Lush. No, I've not let anything slip yet. I moved it all. I did not trust myself. Didn't trust myself. I've moved it. I am afraid. In fact, Christopher said to us, is the stuff in here, ma'am, so you can't show people yet? I said, yes, Christopher. The child knows me so well. What else did I get out for texture? I've got out loads of stuff and now I've put it all safe. What should we do? What's this? Can't use that. Oh, on the pink, this will be nice though. These are the art formies and I love this one with the, it's very me, this one. It's the kind of thing I'd sort of doodly. It is very steampunk. It is. And you know what backgrounds like that would go with? You know the Stamps by Me box? The pretty things inside box. I think that would be lovely. With that, you could really change that up. Right, let it dry, Emma. Let it dry. Get some off. My nice clean bray is not clean anymore, is it? I love this bit on the bray, you know, where it gets splashed. I'll leave that for as long as possible without taking it off. I just love how it looks. No, I'm not nipping to get anything. I'm not. Saturday. And I'll not be live till then. No, you can't. No heat tool on the jelly plate. They shrivel and burn and it stinks and it's broken forever. Been there, done that, tried that. I did it so yous do not have to. I broke a massive jelly plate. It was 12 by 14 inches. I had to replace it and they're not cheap. It was not good. Oh, there's a lump of something. Go make yourself a cup of tea. Right, that's not dry either yet. I think it's because it's a new plate, you know. But not a very used one. It's not new. I'm wafting. I'm waiting for somebody to say something so I do slip up. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading anymore. Right, and what I'm using is a Titan, like a buff colour, Titan buff. And it's off-white, so it's more like a cream. And yeah, no heat and nothing sharp on the jelly plate because, well, it'll cut. It's obviously, it's not gelatine. I don't know what it is. I think it's some sort of space age. It's made for something else, and then us crafters found it, and it works perfect for mono printing. But I don't know who discovered it. This one here, you can still see the shine off the last print. But can you see just how subtle it is with just using the light colours for the flowers in the background? And what you can do with that once it's dry is you can actually go in with like gel pens and things and doodle around it. Or you can just have it as a background and use it as a background paper and like work on top of it. So many things you can do. With that though, I'm going to show you what we've achieved, or not achieved in the case of some of the prints, but just plain. So we've got this one, and then this one. Can you kind of see the face? I can here, but I don't know. I don't think the magazine was brilliant. It needs to be more. That was just cleaning off. That one was the best one I got. And that was on the older jelly plate. Like, I've used it more. So maybe I should have stuck with that one. That one didn't turn out very good at all, did it? Might help if I held it properly. And then we did these ones, which is collaging up. So tear these down, cut them down, use them as ATCs, use them as tiny bits of art. Die cutting them out is just awesome. Die cutting them out. And then we did the cogs on the black card, and we did this one, which is, you can see it's so much more now it's dried. You can see the feathers and things peeping through in the cogs. What's this one? Oh no, that's not one. And I think this one, I think that's about it. You didn't see this though. This is just your imagination. Yeah, I think the best print that we got was the orange one. I think that was on the older plate. Definitely. I even picked up some of the writing there. So next time I'll use the older print. And I need to find the magazine because I was kind of hoping on making some like hieroglyphics and things like that and working with the theme of Egyptians. Yes, I'll be back on YouTube next Thursday, if not before. I will pop a post up and let you know when I'm going to be on for the weekly thing, the Colour Our World. Please keep sharing and showing us what you're doing with that, because I do love to see. Yes, I am going to go before I slip up. I don't trust myself anymore. I'm getting too excited. But I will be live on Facebook 7 p.m. on Saturday night. If that changes for any reason, you know, kids' life, I'll pop a post up, but it shouldn't change at all. And feel free to watch back, share the videos and all that jazz, because sharing is caring. And if we can grow my YouTube, it means that I'll be able to do more, because you get more, what's the word? You get more options once you get a bigger following. We're doing really well though. I mean, we've got over 500 or 550-ish now. But definitely keep sharing and inviting your friends and your family and things like that, because the more people who subscribe, the better things can get. I don't know what else I can say. There's other things in my head I was supposed to say, but if I miss them, I'll tell you next week. Thank you so much anyway. Have a lovely night and a lovely weekend. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday for the Colour Our World. Anyway, good night. Thank you very much. I'll see you.